affair in Shortland Street.
Callum thinks he can win media hearts and minds, and when we sack him, there'll be an uproar, but you and I both know he's a dead man walking.
I am sick of being threatened, especially by a creep like you.
Well, well. Sorry I can't make your wedding, by the way. There is a God.
William Nugent is with the District Health Board. Do you know what that means?
He's powerful. I like that in a man.
He is practically my boss. If he decided to turn against me,
I'm not about you, Brooke. I'm a grown woman. I can entertain who I please.
Entertain?
I'm entertained.
Oh, but you couldn't stand it, could you? The thought that a man might find me attractive in spite of everything. You just had to go and ruin it.
I didn't know he was here. How could I?
Oh, I'm supposed to tell you my every move now? What are you, my jailer? Oh, you're impossible!
Brooke, remember why we're here.
Yes, why are you here? My life has nothing to do with you.
But it does with me. You are my mother. I am responsible for you. That's why I called Marlow Bridge House. You have to go in there. You have to straighten out.
Forget it. I'm not going anywhere, and you can't make me.
We knew this wasn't going to be easy, but given what's happened tonight, your mother is certainly worth the effort.
Hey, I'm just doing some research on clinical drug trials in the States, and the University of Michigan is doing one for MS.
Oh, good for them.
Well, aren't you interested?
Sure, but...
But how could I possibly find something worthwhile on the net? Humour me. It's a phase 2 trial, and it's kicking off in a couple of months.
Oh, I haven't heard about this one.
Oh, what, you mean you're not the master of the MS world?
All right, smarty pants, but in my defence, it's probably in one of my medical journals with the clinic and everything. I haven't had much reading time lately.
Well, and with your blurry vision, you'll have even less. But thankfully, your son's on time. I knew you had me for a reason.
There's no point in going in there for another slanging match. But I can't leave either. Not when the best facility in the country is willing to take her. What if they make all the difference? I'd never forgive myself.
And so the cycle continues. This is Annette we're talking about.
Yes, I got that.
Brooke arranged for Marlow Bridge to take her tonight.
And she won't go. She can't go, now that she's drunk. But there's always tomorrow.
Do you want to stay? See if we can't get her sober. I'm happy to help.
I thought I heard your voice.
Mum, I really want you to go to rehab tomorrow morning. But that means you'll have to sober up, starting now.
No, thanks.
I'm going to ask you once more, and only once more. If you turn me down, then that's it. We're done. I can't spend my life looking after you.
I don't need you to.
You sure about that? Because if I walk out that door, I won't come back. I won't take your phone calls. I won't give you any money. I won't know you.
You don't mean that. We'll still keep in contact.
Not if you're on the booze.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
It's the bottle or me. A clear choice. If you choose the bottle, then fine, I won't hassle you anymore.
I know what you're doing. You're trying to manipulate me.
No, I'm not.
Annette Brooks accepted your decision to abuse alcohol. She just can't stay here and watch you do it. And don't you think that's reasonable?
Well, rejecting your mother isn't. Not that she means it, you...
I do. I'm sorry, Mum. I really hope you choose me. But you're not going to, are you?
Don't, Brooke.
Don't what?
Don't go. I'll sober up.
I'll go to rehab.
I hate assignments. And I hate tech. I mean, they must want you to fail so they can get more money in fees.
When's it due?
Next week, and that's with an extension. But even if I work flat tack for the next 7 days.
Do you reckon you can get another extension?
No, not with all the classes I've missed.
Well, with good reason. You've had the added stress of Kieran's accident.
I don't care about that.
Well, you've been put through the emotional ringer also. Can you explain that to your lecturer?
Right. Excuse me, Ash, but I'm going to need another extension because I married a loser and now it's come back to bite me.
Has he met Kieran?
Yes.
Then he'll understand.
Hi, Mackays.
Hey!
Hey. Right, I'm going to go and try and get an early one, see if sleep will make me smarter.
Night, darling.
Ask me why I look so pleased.
Why do you look so pleased?
William Nugent and Annette Freeman sprung together.
No. He's getting married in a few weeks.
His character flaws just keep coming. Immorality, infidelity, hypocrisy, given his attack on our relationship. It seems wrong to keep information like this to ourselves, doesn't it?
I'm almost afraid to ask what you've got planned, Rachel.
Morning, gorgeous.
Morning. What's the situation with food run here? Do we all do our own thing?
That's the idea, only Brody can't get the hang of it.
Which explains the locks.
There'd never been any food in the house otherwise. Well, when you work out as much as I do, you need the extra calories. Anyway, that's me. Me too. Cold calling today, seeing as somebody nabbed my orderly's job.
How long have you been in Ambo?
A year now.
Must be so cool helping people like that.
Well, you get to help people too as an orderly.
It's just a job.
Yeah, my job. You must have been pretty good if they picked you over a med student.
Ex-med student, eh, Brody? So what are you? Second year med school?
I thought I was the only one stupid enough to be here over the break.
Sadly, no, though. Some of us don't get a choice.
Your assignment?
I don't think I'm going to get it in on time.
Sure you can.
No, really, I can't. I've had so much going on in my head, and now I'm 6 days from deadline, and I still don't understand what I'm meant to do. I'm going to fail.
Oh, calm down. Look, if it's just working out the mechanics, I could give you a hand. The course leader has to mark all extended work anyway.
Really? That would totally rock.
No problem. So what's up with you? More trouble with Kieran?
No, we're good now. Thanks, Ash. I really appreciate this.
Hey, Yvonne, I'm expecting a courier delivery for the cafeteria. Can you hang on to it here for me to pick up, please?
Done. How's your head?
Oh, on the mend.
You're back on the horse very fast.
Well, the businesses won't run themselves.
I'd say you earned yourself a holiday. Somewhere exotic.
Yeah, maybe a permanent one.
Oh?
Well, to be honest, I'm starting to wonder what I'm doing in Ferndale at all. It was only really Sophie keeping me here.
Oh, there's always a chance of reconciliation, isn't there?
I used to think so.
Excuse me. Hey, wait right there, you. We haven't met. I'm Yvonne Jeffries.
Penny Rourke.
The flying orderly I've been hearing about.
Has someone complained?
Not yet. But you don't want to risk running into anyone. It's not a race. No one's got a stopwatch.
In trouble already, and it's not even lunchtime.
Speaking of, please say you'll eat with me. I don't know anyone else.
Well, you know Yvonne.
I wasn't going that fast. And I'm pretty good at driving these things.
About lunch, I'll see what I can do if I'm around, then yeah, for sure.
Excellent.
You, my man, are in luck.
How so?
Because you're staring at your newest employee. He's suave, he's sophisticated, and can mix a mean martini.
Yeah, it's Brody, right? Hunter's mate.
And bartender extraordinaire.
Well, I admire your pluck, but I'm afraid to say we're fully staffed at the moment.
Are you sure? I could give you a free demo if you like.
All right. Tell you what, though, leave me your details. And if something comes up, I'll give you a call. And what do you want?
Dropping some books off for Sophie. Is she around?
No.
Can I leave them with you?
Well, I'm not expecting to see her anytime soon.
Okay. Sorry, I'll give her a call.
No, you won't.
Excuse me?
I know what you're up to and it's unprofessional. If you carry on, I'll report you.
For what? Dropping off books?
I could take those if you like. I actually live with Sophie's brother.
Cheers, mate.
Yes, cheers, mate. See, now I've got no reason to go leching after Sophie, so I'm warning you, stay away from her.
So you coming or not then?
Sorry?
Well, I can't drink all this by myself. Well, actually, I can, but we have a new flatmate and we still haven't had a proper housewarming, so...
Well, it's a bit short notice.
Nah, it'll be sweet.
Does Hunter know?
He will as soon as he gets home from work.
Is that where he is?
Jeez, and you call yourself a sister. Anyway, you are coming tonight.
Why not?
Good. And tell Ashton Fuller he's welcome too.
Ash?
Yep. I was at the IV when he tried to drop those off to you. So your boyfriend now?
No. Was Kieran there?
Oh, yeah.
Well, what happened? Was it bad?
Could have been worse. Punches weren't thrown, just a big caveman number. Stay away from my woman.
I'm not his woman. Not anymore. He had no right.
You tell him, babe.
It doesn't say how big the test group would be, but it should be pretty substantial if you're putting the word out already. Do you think that I should email the researcher and put forward my interest? Oh, well, you've obviously got an opinion, so let's hear it.
Okay, it's just a lot of drug trials have been done for MS.
And you think that I'm pinning all of my hopes on this one? I am a doctor too, Maxwell.
Okay, and you know the probability of a cure coming out of these trials?
It's low. So what? This is my life. How much longer am I going to be able to live it the way I want? How many more periods of remission do you think I'm going to get?
Okay, what about right now? Are you living life the way you want? Babe, you don't have any time to enjoy it. I mean, you're either working at the clinic or stressing out about why you're not.
Well, that's temporary, and it's not the point of my argument.
Okay, all I am saying is, wouldn't it be better to focus on your well-being now and slow down a bit?
I am slowing down. I've found another GP. TK's picking up his contract today. That should take the pressure off.
Good. Then you can start paying attention to these symptoms and start pampering yourself. Even better, let me start pampering you, all right?
I will. Just as soon as I've checked out this drug trial. So cross your fingers for me, all right?
Brody told me Kieran had a go at you. I'm so sorry.
You should have told me they'd broken up. I would never have gone round.
I just didn't want to talk about it, but you're right. I should have said.
Well, now I know. So, shall we start on your assignment? There are a few reference only books in the library that I think will help, and if we get into it, we could grab some pizza for dinner. Keep working.
That sounds great, except I said I would drop into my brother's flat warming.
Oh.
But I only need to make an appearance, and if you come with me, it will give me an excuse to leave early.
Works for me.
Hey, babe.
What are you doing here?
I saw you make a dash upstairs and followed you, man. You can move.
What do you want?
I came to give you the heads up. I've organised a little party for tonight to welcome you to the flat. It's an open invite.
That's sweet, but I don't know anyone around here.
Well, me and Hunter will just have to go nuts and invite everyone we know. I mean, as tempting as it is to keep you to ourselves.
All right, I'm in.
Sweet. Are you free for lunch? I'll shout you a sandwich.
Actually, I grabbed a quick bite earlier with Hunter. But I'll see you tonight. Can't wait.
And where have you been all day?
I could ask the same of you.
I had back-to-back meetings, but I couldn't stop thinking about William Nugent and Annette Freeman.
Me too.
So, what ingenious plan have you devised?
You're not going to like it.
Oh, I think I might.
Whichever way I looked at it, it came down to blackmail. He backs off his satellite plans for Shortland Street, or we publicly shaft him.
Loving it so far?
Really? You'd sink that low, do something so immoral, not to mention illegal?
It's what Nugent would do to us.
It doesn't make it right. And I can't be a part of that. I thought I could. Maybe it's everything I went through after Morgan with the police and people's terrible opinion of me. I can't go back there.
Okay. But it would have been nice to have a DHB member in our pocket, get some of our power back.
Not like this.
Can't we make him sweat a little? He knows you know. He knows you would have told me. He's expecting the axe to drop.
Sweating he deserves. I bet he'll think twice before he badmouths you. He wouldn't want that sort of talk getting back to us.
Okay, that sounds fair enough.
Really? You won't do anything?
No, I'd do nothing to upset you.
We will win another way and feel better for it. Now I have to go out. Follow up with Brooke. Wait up, okay?
Yeah.
So why would you want a flat with two smelly boys?
They're not that bad, are they?
Well, Brody lived with us for like a week and the memory still lingers, literally. But Hunter's all right, I guess.
Oi, double oi.
Sure, she'll find out eventually. So, any embarrassing stories about Hunter?
Well, that depends.
Sophie.
I mean, would you call male modelling embarrassing?
It's kind of sweet.
Yeah, well, it was a long time ago. Hey, Penny, do you want to come do a taste test?
Oh, you better, otherwise it'll be straight vodka.
Coming.
I'm Hunter, by the way. This one's brother, if you didn't pick up on it. Ash, hey. The ethics lecturer. Yeah, I've seen you at a few student parties. I didn't expect you to turn up to mine.
Not a problem, is it?
No, Hunter.
There you go, Penny. If that doesn't knock you on your back, nothing
I
will.
get to ask if there's any embarrassing stories about Sophie?
Penny,
Sorry, what?
what do you think? Well, there is. I just have to get to know you better. Too strong?
Yeah, a bit.
I can put some more juice with it, actually. Actually, I could make you a special mix. Just
It's okay, I'll stick to wine. I feel like I'm missing out. Is uni actually like it is in the movies, one big party?
totally. Yeah.
Maybe a bit too much partying for you since you got kicked out. But you seem to manage it.
It's a delicate balance between work and play.
I stand corrected. Can I do one?
Wow, my kind of girl. Oi, some jerk has just squirted toothpaste all over the bathroom. Can you keep an eye on this? You're just having a bit of fun, there.
No, this is our place and they should respect it. I'll help you clean up.
Well, no, what about your... Yours then, my man.
Pass. I think I've had all I can on an empty stomach.
I'm feeling pretty hungry too.
Should we grab that pizza then?
Actually, I feel like something else.
This isn't the only restaurant in Ferndale.
I know, but it's the only one I want to eat at tonight.
Come on, Sophie.
I mean it. I really like the risotto here. Table for two, please.
No.
What do you mean, no? We have the right to eat.
And I have the right to refuse service, and I'm doing just that.
But you need a good reason, and you haven't got one. So a table for two, please.
Sit where you like.
I'm still trying to get the image out of my head. William Nugent coming out of my mother's bedroom.
But we're letting it go, right? No gossip.
Not from me. I can't afford to get offside with Nugent, not at this stage in my career.
So bringing random men home, is this a new development for Annette?
To be honest, I don't know. I hardly see her, and never for long periods. She does a stint in rehab, takes off on a bender, does another stint in rehab.
Do you think she'll make it this time?
Well, fingers crossed. I've called twice today. She's behaving herself.
Because she knows she has to get off the booze or she loses you.
I just wish I could pop in and reassure her, you know? But they say I can't see her for the first week.
It's part of the treatment plan. Tough love.
I know. I just feel so useless sitting out here while she's stuck in there.
You're doing what's right for your mum. And for you. And any time you need reminding of that, you know where my office is.
My dad, he's your boss, the CEO of Shortland Street.
Wow. Whole family of doctors. That's almost scary.
Thank goodness for Sophie, eh? Bucking the trend. Sorry, gorgeous. A word now, please? Dude, what's your problem? You are. Hey? Dude, every time I try and talk to her, I can't because you're there, talking yourself up. I'm not, we're just mates. Yeah, whatever, you're hitting on her hard out, all right? So just back off. I met her first.
What happened to don't screw the crew?
What happened to don't cut your mate's lunch? Eh?
Okay. I didn't realise it was this big a deal. She's all yours, mate.
Cheers. Look, no hard feelings, all right, but it's pretty obvious who she should be with.
So, you met with our new GP?
Yes, it's very impressive. He's big on green prescriptions, community outreach programs. He likes the established client base, the location, the facilities.
So, he signed the contract?
No.
Why? He sounded so interested on the phone.
Well, he is interested. He's very interested. He's that interested he's offered to buy us out.
Which you said no to.
I haven't said anything. I wanted to talk to you first.
TK, it's our practice.
Which you're running almost single-handedly, and to what end? Huh? I mean, you're stressed, you're tired, and you're symptomatic. Again, I can see that. And if you're an employee, you'd still get to do the job you love without the financial and business pressures. It's worth considering.
So what was it? Something wrong with the food? Something wrong with the service?
I don't think so.
Oh, which customer is it? I hear you're refusing to pay.
That's right.
I'll get the bill. I don't mind.
Oh, there's no need. Oh, and give my compliments to the chef, will you?
Oh, over $130. Well, he certainly enjoyed your meal.
And the service. And the company.
So?
So, I'm really happy with the way you're running our business, Kieran. The business which, since we're still legally married, I own half of. Oh, we should get a couple of pieces of that tiramisu to take away.
Don't push it, Sophie.
We can still work on my assignment.
But how productive would it be given the amount of wine you've had to drink?
Oh, I've only had a few.
To run the bill up, not because you wanted it. So, was your point made?
Point?
That's why you took me there, right? To rub it in Kieran's face that you're moving on?
Sorry, I shouldn't have done that to you.
At least not without forewarning me.
Well, he does own the hospital cafeteria as well. I mean, what are you doing for lunch tomorrow?
If we were to meet up tomorrow, it would have to be for reasons other than getting back at your ex.
Getting my assignment done.
Maybe. Maybe not. Sweet dreams.
A young dad tries to explain past romantic entanglements to his daughter. Ryan Reynolds gets grilled by Abigail Breslin in Definitely Maybe, your midweek movie tomorrow night at 9:35. Next, though, it's Doctors.